Hey, welcome back, Outdoor Navigators. So, as promised, today I'm going to do the on-trail review of my Mountainsmith Tour Lumbar Pack. Alright, so we're packing for just a little day hike. The hike today is going to be about 5 miles. So here's what we're going to be putting in here. Alright, we got some snacks, water. I'm going to put an Nalgene in it. I got a regular, just 17-ounce water bottle. Alright. I got my GPS, I got a small first aid kit, I got a light, I got a map, got a solar blanket, got some extra batteries, got some outdoor navigator stickers for some of those lucky people that I might run into, got a compass, and so that's what we're going to take, you know, just your basic essentials when you go on a day hike. And we're going to cut this tag off here. And we're going to get this baby out on the trail. So, come with me and let's see how this thing performs in real life. Alright guys, so we're at the trailhead. We're going to do the on-trail review of this Mountainsmith Tour. So we'll just take a look at it here real quick. Alright, so we got it packed up. I got an Nalgene bottle, okay, which, you know, holds about 1 liter of water. So, you know, if you are ones that carry Nalgenes, you can actually carry 2. In this side, I've got a Propel. Give me some of those electrolytes. Alright, in this front pocket is stuff I might have to access real quick. Alright, I got my keys, I got my wallet in there. I got my maps back here where they're easy to access if I need to. Okay, inside the pack. Alright, got some snacks. Got some of my essentials. You know, my lights, my compass, all that kind of stuff. You could throw a wet weather bag in there, or wet weather jacket, wet weather gear, snivel gear if you want it to. So, we got everything packed up. We're getting ready to get on trail. I'm going to give my camera here to Trail Buddy. Today, guys, I'm going to wear it with the shoulder strap, okay? First thing I'm going to do is put it over my shoulder, okay? Then what I'm going to do, pull everything down here, get my fat tucked in. All right, going to buckle. All right, you want it right there at your waist. All right, if you need to tighten it up, you can. Got these little straps here where I can keep all this loose stuff out of the way. You got a couple straps here where you can cinch it in closer to your body. Okay, I've already pulled those. So, everything's feeling pretty good. This little shoulder pad, it moves, it adjusts. So it slides up and back and forth whichever way you need to. That was an improvement over the old one I had. So, we're ready to go. So we're going to hit the trail, we'll get walking, and I'll give you an update of how it feels. Alright guys, so we're a little bit more than a mile in. We just walked up a big old mountain, or big old hill. Felt like a mountain. But yeah, so far the old Mountainsmith Tour, it's doing pretty good. I mean, it feels good up here around my shoulders. Okay, it feels good down there on my hips. Feels like all the weight's distributed really well. It's carrying good. So 1 mile in, I'm very pleased with it. So let's put another mile in and see if things change. guys, we just walked up a big old hill and I'm thirsty, and hey, this is what cool. I can just unbuckle, slide it around here where I can get to everything, get my drink out. Now that's refreshing, but that's how good this bag is, how convenient. So it's real easy to get to stuff. You know, hey, just slide it around where you can reach everything. I put my bottle back in there. I take this little paracord, put over top of it so it won't come out. If I need to check my map, remember I got this handy dandy little pocket back there in the back. I can do that. Now, we've been almost 2 miles and I can tell that I'm getting a little bit of pull on my shoulder, okay? It's nothing that's unbearable. I'm okay with it. I could keep going. But here's the cool thing about this. So right now I got it on my right shoulder. All right. I can bring it around and put it on my other shoulder for a while. All right. So now it's on my left shoulder. I'll go ahead and get everything straightened back up. Okay, get it back on my hips. Go ahead and buckle it back in. Suck in my gut. All right, now I'll just wear it on my left shoulder for a while. We're going to walk another mile, and then I'm going to go ahead and take this off, and I'm going to walk without it and see how it is with no shoulder pads. So stay tuned and we'll check that out too. All right, guys, so we're sitting at about the 3 mile mark, and you know what? I'm starting to get a little bit hot. So as you may notice, I took off a layer. And I'm going to show you what's so cool about this Mountainsmith Tour Lumbar Pack. Check this out. I got my jacket tucked in back here. Alright, I got extra room underneath this where I can cinch it down and hold everything tight. Okay, and now I'm not as big around as I was. So look, I'm just going to grab these, pull them forward, cinch up my belt a little bit, tuck in my straps, and I'm ready to continue navigating. Man, I'm liking this thing. Alright guys, so we got about a mile left. Alright, I've been carrying it with this strap the whole time. Like I told you, I could feel it getting a little bit heavy on this shoulder, so I switched over to this shoulder. One thing that keeps bugging me is where this buckle is. This pad gets underneath of it, and then it's tight getting it back over. So that's kind of a pain because you really do need this padding on your shoulder. It helps a whole lot. Before, when I had the coat, I had the collar, and the collar kind of kept the pad from getting up on my neck, you know, and rubbing it. So I don't know, that may bother you. I don't know, I've dealt with it. It's not too bad. So, but just something to let you know, something I noticed. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and I'm going to unbuckle this. All right. Unbuckle that one. All right. Go ahead and slide it around here to the front. I'm going to take this, and I've got all kinds of room inside here. So just going to stuff it inside. All right. Zip this back up. One thing that I really like on these zippers, you got these tabs that are easy to get a hold of and zip. So, all right, so now we're just going to go with just the belt. All right, so I'm going to make sure that I'm cinched up good and tight. Okay, I want it up on my lumbar where it needs to go. All right, I had a little slack. All right, so now that I got it up there where it needs to go, I'm going to fold these up, and then we're going to get walking again, and we'll see how it does with no straps. All right, so we ran a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean little bit. But it was enough just to, you know, see how bad this bounced around or whatever. And you know what? It didn't really bounce around too bad. It stayed where I had it placed on my waist, which is a good thing. So we're about to wrap this up. When we get back to the car, I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, guys, so we're back at the car, and I'm gonna give you my after walk thoughts, okay, on this Mountainsmith Tour Lumbar Pack. Well, first thing I gotta say is, you know, as far as being comfortable, I think I told you about, you know, the shoulder strap. After a while, you know, it started, I could feel it on my shoulder, you know, I could feel it tugging a little bit. What I did was I flipped it over to the other shoulder and carried it that way, and that was good. I mean, you know, it's not unbearable. The shoulder strap, when I flipped it the other way, this little buckle gets in the way as far as, you know, making adjustments. So that was kind of a pain because I couldn't get it up on my shoulder where I wanted to. But you know, I guess what you could do is you could just unsnap it and flip it around, and then you would probably be good. So, you know, there's a workaround. When I wore it without the strap at all and just wore it on my waist, it felt pretty good. I mean, I walked about a mile, and you know, it was riding on my hips good. Like, I don't have any hip pain at all right now. You know, my legs feel good. You know, just like normal for a 4 to 5 mile walk. So, you know, I felt like it was pretty comfortable. Now, as far as around my waist, am I real sweaty? No. My back isn't real sweaty. I mean, that's why I like these lumbar packs, you know, as opposed to like a day pack, because my back is dry. You know, I didn't have all that sweating going on back there. I thought it was real cool that I could tuck my jacket under this flap and tighten it down, because it gave me some extra storage. One thing that I didn't bring today was my wet weather gear, but I could have put it back there just as simple, and if I had to put it on, it would be easily accessible. So that was good. Inside, I had plenty of room for, you know, all those things I showed you earlier. You know, my essentials, you know, kind of like I think for day hiking. Had easy access to my map back here if I would have needed it. I didn't. And you know, you can adjust your packing list based upon where you're hiking at. You know, I felt like today, you know, if I really went up here, I probably would not have needed a lot of that stuff. I wouldn't have needed a light. I wouldn't have needed a map. I wouldn't have needed a headlamp. You know, just a lot of things, because I'm real familiar with this trail and I know that I'm going to be okay. So here's my old one, you know, the old Mountainsmith Swift 2. They don't make this anymore. I gave it to Trail Buddy Outdoors, and it worked out real good. Like, for this trail, this would have been a real good one today. I was planning on walking like a real long hike, like 15 miles with that thing, and I decided against it because I didn't want to risk 15 miles and have it giving me problems, okay, as far as being uncomfortable and just weight on my hips and stuff like that. But after this hike here, you know, sitting around 4.5, 5 miles, I think I could put a couple more miles in. You could probably take this up to 10. I weighed it this morning. I had 8 pounds of stuff inside of it, and like I told you, I didn't even need that much stuff. So I gotta give it a thumbs up. I mean, man, I love these lumbar packs. They're great for day hiking, and I don't have anything negative to say. In Mountainsmith, they make real quality products. I'm just an average guy out here hiking. I don't work for Mountainsmith. I'm just giving you an average guy review, and my review is this is very practical for day hikes. It was comfortable. It did what it needed to do. It carried my water, it carried my snacks, and it carried all the other things that I thought I would need. So, you know, hey, if you don't have one, maybe look into it. I think it's a great option for day hiking. So, I thank you for stopping by. If you like this review, leave me a comment, hit that like button. If you got any questions that I didn't answer, leave them in the comments. And hey guys, it was good having you navigate with me again. Make sure you navigate outdoors, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.